just in case the need ever arises. And I think that that's everything in my top. We're going to get into the bottom now. So, I showed y'all the Hydro Hen. We have, this is my Corid. It came in a bag. I bought it at Tractor Supply. It was $20-some, and it was a really big bag. And I bought that early fall, so I've actually had to use it quite a bit since then. Like I had mentioned in my coccidiosis video, Corid is not an antibiotic, but it is actually a thiamine blocker. And so what coccidiosis is, it's the coccidia, which is a single-celled organism. They basically thrive off of thiamine. So without it, it kind of pretty much starves them, and they can no longer reproduce and continue to take over the chicken's intestinal tracts. So I have Corid. It's just in like a Rubbermaid container. I put in 1.5 teaspoons, kind of generously, 1.5 to 2 teaspoons per 1 gallon of water. And I wrote that on the label in here. So again, if I die, Dylan has to take care of my chickens. That's how it works. Next I have Poultry Protector, and this is a safe alternative to chemical treatment. It's from ManaPro. One of the things that was on my list that was absolutely necessary for chickens was ivermectin. And upon further research, I actually realized that that's not the best choice for chickens. It's designed for bovine. So I was not really comfortable with using ivermectin for my chickens, and then kind of researching more that confirmed that it is not the best treatment for mites as well as like deworming in chickens. And it works great for cattle, and you know, I'm not dissing ivermectin whatsoever. It's just not what I want to use on my chickens. There's a withdrawal period when you use it, which means for 2 weeks that you cannot eat those eggs. You basically just have to throw them away. Seems like a waste. This is actually a natural alternative. You just spray it on the chickens, and it helps protect them from mites. There's also a Poultry Dust. I don't have it. I'll put it in the blog post. It's a Poultry Dust. I think it's called the Coop. Oh, what's it called? Clean Coop, something like that. And it's a poultry dust that you can put out to go, as well as diatomaceous earth. Some people are on the fence about diatomaceous earth because the diatoms actually, once inhaled, they go into your lungs, adults, humans, chickens, everybody, and it will actually splice small lung tissue. So in really, really small amounts, food grade diatomaceous earth is fine, but some people don't feel they're really comfortable putting it into their coop. We have in small amounts before we put it into their bedding and raked it, but then I also found that Poultry Dust, and I really like that. And we haven't had any signs or anything. We just try to do it as a preventative. Next we have the Poultry Dewormer 5X, and this is also kind of goes with this. You know, it's a dewormer. It's the GI supplement that helps prevent threadworms, roundworms, cecal worms, gapeworms, and tapeworms. And so there's 50 capsules, and I believe you just put it. I'm going to read this. I haven't actually, thankfully, had to use this yet, so I'm not honestly totally sure. Administer 1 flavored dewormer capsule per 4 to 7 pounds of body weight. And so I guess each chicken would need 1 capsule. And for a dewormer, and when you treat one, you need to treat the whole flock. So this is a bottle of 50. If I had to treat my chickens, I would need this whole thing within like 2 days. So I wanted to have it on hand just because, again, that's not something that I want to wait in the mail for. I found this from Jeffers Inc. as well. Next we got the VetRX, and this was actually poultry. I think it's specified for poultry. And so this is like treatment for respiratory infections. This is basically the equivalent of Vicks VapoRub. This is the chicken Vicks VapoRub. And so chickens can get colds. And if you notice those symptoms in your chickens, they'll have kind of like runny eyes, a lot of mucus. But the thing is with chickens, their mucus is not like our mucus. It looks more like pus. Like it's crazy. So you can actually apply this like under their wings, on their head, and it's not a replacement for antibiotics. If your chickens are truly sick, then they will need antibiotics, unfortunately. But like I said, this is like the Vicks VapoRub. So is the Vicks going to help your flu? No, but it will, you know, kind of alleviate some of your symptoms. So this is just to help make the chickens feel better. And here's that bag of Epsom salt I told you guys about earlier when I was talking about egg-bound chickens. I have this on hand. I got this at the Dollar Tree. I just keep it in here so that way I have it if I ever need it. When chickens are egg-bound, it is really good to soak them in an Epsom salt bath in warm water and just let their little bums soak in the water. You're actually supposed to do like about a cup of Epsom salt to 1 gallon of water. And like I said, just make sure that it's slightly warm. Chickens don't really like soaking. Most of them I know don't like spa days. However, it's really beneficial for them to help their little bums and when they need to pass that egg. I forgot I had this in here. So this is crushed red pepper. I got it for $1 from Walmart. It's actually kind of a fun treat to mix into their food. I think I put it in here because I wanted to take it to the coop and I've just been forgetting about it. So crushed red pepper is a fun treat for chickens and it can actually really help up their egg level. I'm not sure why. I don't know the science behind crushed red pepper, but I have also read that chickens actually really like it. You know, it's like a little spice. It's fun. It's good for them and it boosts their eggs. Next, we have from Rooster Booster, it's the Liquid B12 plus Vitamin K. This is so important for chicks with coccidiosis. As well as, you know, getting them all the other stuff, vitamin B12 and the K is actually really important to give to your chicks because if you're giving them medicated feed, which you probably are, you probably should be, that also has improlium in it, which, by the way, is the other name for Corid. So it has improlium in it. That's the medication of the medicated feed. So what that does is it blocks the thiamines, but it actually makes their vitamin B levels crazy low. And so you really want to be able to supplement them with this as well. You can give it into their water. It says 1 cc to 3 cc of B12 may be mixed in feed or given orally with a dose of syringe or mix 1 ounce per gallon of water. So we put it into their water before. Really important for them to have. The chicks will feel better, they'll look better, they will grow healthier. Another reason that I just wanted to pop in here was that not only do I love the chickens and I care for them and I feel like because I have them it is my responsibility to take really good care of them the best that I can. They also provide me with a service. They give me eggs, my meat chicks, you know, obviously we're raising them in order for them to be processed, but they are giving me food as well. So not only do I, you know, just as a good human try to treat animals well, but also this is going to be my food and what ultimately it's going to go back into my body. So that was really important to me when deciding like what kind of like actual chemicals here, folks, that I'm going to be introducing to the chickens because I really am trying to strive to have things as natural and, you know, as least chemical as possible. So I have the VetRX Plus. This is specifically for poultry. And it's just really nice to have. It's good for wound care, skin abrasions, pecking wounds, minor cuts and things like that. Like I told you guys about the cornstarch, it's really great, you know, to stop the bleeding right now. But eventually you're going to want to clean it out. This is what I recommend to use it on. Like I said, it's designed for poultry, which is really important. And it's actually really lacking in the poultry community that I don't feel like there's that many products that are specifically designed for chickens, such as the Corid. It's, you know, designed for cattle. And we pretty much just had to like shrink it down to make it safe for chicken consumption. So I really liked that this is designed for poultry. They have all kinds of different breeds that they target. There's a dog one, I think there's a sheep one, you know, like there's different types of VetRX. Hope I'm saying that right. And it's non-toxic, it's safe that they eat it, it is not irritating, it doesn't hurt, which brings me to the next thing. I bought Blue Coat because it was on that list, it was on the preferred list, and once I researched it, it seemed like this is actually the best type of antimicrobial, like really disinfecting, plus it makes like a barrier, Blue Coat, it makes coating of it. So I got this, it's germicidal, it's fungicidal. I thought, well, heck yeah, this is going to be my best because when you're treating something like bumblefoot, it's a wound on the chicken's foot, like, and they walk through poop all day long. So it's really hard to keep some of those things from getting infected. I'm sorry, I got cut off. So I got this blue coat because I thought it would be best to keep infection at bay. However, once I further started reading about it, it's actually really not good for chickens, and it's designed for horses and dogs, and they don't have proof that it doesn't hurt chickens. So they really believe that it's actually really harmful, and it's actually really painful when you apply it to chickens. And so although it might possibly be the best coating, I really don't want to put my chickens in any more pain. So I have this. I have it on hand because we have dogs, and you know, we have other animals that might be beneficial to this. However, I don't think I'll actually use it for my chickens, and that's why I'm going to keep with the VetRX. So there's those two things. I also have a like Chuck's pad, just like one of those big, you know, because just in case I ever have to bring them in the house where you need to lay them, it's actually, you know, just nice to keep it clean. Chickens poop a lot, so, you know, it's nice to have something you can lay down. These are just inserts from like the VetRX and the terramycin, different things that I just keep to have on hand. I have a really small jar of Vaseline because when it's really cold outside, it's really good to apply to the chickens' combs to keep them from getting frostbite. I have a small thing of apple cider vinegar. I usually try to give about a capful per gallon of water, just normally in their water. It's really good for chicks. It's good for chickens as well. It's great for their digestive. It's good for humans as well. My husband and I tried to start taking like a shot of this every day, and oh, the taste. We could not get it down, but we tried. So I do keep a little jar of this. I have a big jar under my kitchen counter, but it's nice to just have these little jars that I got from the Dollar Tree as well. This is alcohol, which is just, you know, good to keep on hand to clean out. This is mineral oil. I found this on Amazon. You cannot use mineral spirits. It has to be mineral oil. It's really good when chickens have impacted crop. You can take a syringe and you have to, again, force feed it down them. You squirt that into their crop, into their throat. Then you massage their crop, and it will actually help break that stuff up. Now, of course, this is also, you know, it's going to make them have to poop a lot, but it's good because it gets those toxins out. So don't give them too much. I wonder if I wrote in here on my lid. Yes. 10 milliliters of mineral oil. So it's really important that you obviously don't give them too much of it. I bought food grade, so that way it felt like it was, you know, just a little bit safer. And then I have Saline Solution for like goopy eyes and different things that you can shoot it into their eyes. You would be surprised how much chickens actually have eye issues. And so like this and the terramycin, I felt like were really important to have on hand in case I see anything. That way I can do a saline flush and just help clean them out. That's it. That is all that I have for you today. This is a look inside my vet kit. Please check out my blog post at www.thankfulroots.com. I'll go into everything a little bit more in depth. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. If you have suggestions, you see things that I'm doing that you're like, oh, Becky, no, don't do that. Truly, please reach out to me because I'm still learning. I'm still, you know, I'm still trying to soak up as much information as I can. So if you know something that I didn't mention here, absolutely, please comment below, reach out to me, and let me know what you know. So, as always, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel. We talk about chickens, good food, and gardening all throughout the week. Every Monday is a gardening post, Wednesdays are chickens, and Friday is for fixins'. So please join us, come grow with us. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest, all at the handle name of Thankful Roots. And again, my name is Becky from Thankful Roots at HENSday. And I hope you have a great day and take good care of your chickens. I'll see you guys later. I also forgot to mention some exciting news. I have actually designed and had made 2 different sticker designs. And so this one is on my chicken box. I haven't announced it yet. So if you guys have watched this far, then you know some top secret information that everybody else doesn't. So if you see it, comment below that you see the golden egg. Then people will know what we're talking about. Sound good? I'll see you guys later.